Moment in Gauteng, we are running there at about 120, more than 120, 129. But those are the estimates. I cannot just mention the exact figures up until the Minister of Transport, just explain to everyone. And yeah.
And how's the presence, the traffic officers' presence within our roads?
Now, as Gauteng Traffic Police or Community Safety, we have deployed all our officers to all national and provincial roads in the province. Because, as you know, it's festive season, people are still driving under the influence, are still drinking and walking, are still exceeding the speed limit. Most of the vehicles are not roadworthy. That is the one cause of accidents. So it contributes a lot to our accident. But in the province, at least we have managed to reduce accidents and incident. More pedestrians are killed. That is the only challenge we are facing, except the other ones, because more pedestrians are dying in the province. It's not funny.
And you did mention that some cars and some, motors actually are not roadworthy. But what happens in that incident? Do you impound the car? Do you just give a fine? What happens in that situation so road users are aware?
Now, if the vehicle is found, if the officers they inspect the vehicle and find out that the vehicle is not roadworthy, obviously they discontinue the vehicle, unlike impounding the vehicle. With impoundment, if the vehicle doesn't have proper documentation of it, according to National Land Transport Act, all vehicles should have the permits, for them to convey passengers to and from work or for reward. So at the moment, we don't just impound, but if you see that a vehicle is not roadworthy and the documents are not in the car, unfortunately, we have to impound the vehicle, because the mandate of Gauteng Traffic Police or Community Safety is to make sure that Gauteng remains a safe and a secure province to all. So we cannot compromise with our community's life. If a vehicle is not roadworthy, we discontinue the vehicle there and there, or impound the vehicle if all the necessary documents are not there.
And what are some of the consequences for breaking laws such as speeding at this time? You also mentioned that you still find cases where, road users are drinking under the influence of alcohol, they're still speeding on the highways and in other roads. What are those consequences for breaking these laws?
I arrest. We arresting people. We don't negotiate. We don't play games. Now it's festive season, and most people are excited. They are still day before yesterday. Our officers high-speed unit that is mainly focusing on. It's a unit that is mainly focusing on excessive speeding. They arrested a person that was doing 212 kilometers per hour on the R21. So it's not acceptable. So it's immediate arrest. We don't negotiate. We're not hesitating to arrest people. Yesterday we had drinking and driving operations all over the province. Still, people are drinking drinking and driving. On the N12 yesterday, we arrested a driver that was carrying passengers for reward in a taxi. I think there were 16 or 15. That driver was found that is drunk. So that person was arrested. So it shows that our drivers, they are not fit to convey our passengers. They are not fit to drive. They are not fit to make sure that our people arrive alive to all the destinations.
And also some people that are affected by these actions are pedestrians.
Yes.
How many accidents concerning pedestrians have you recorded so far?
It's hectic. Let me just make an example. From the 1st of November until the 31st of November, 30th of November, 74 pedestrians were killed in the province. So at the moment, from the 1st of December and until now, we still having more pedestrians that are dying on our roads. It is a serious problem. According to National Road Traffic Act 93 of 1996, there is no person that is supposed to be on the freeway. So we are arresting them. We have intensified operations. We've got road safety education in our department that is specifically dealing with educating people that they are not supposed to be on the freeway. But unfortunately, people are still found on our freeways. They are killed. We've got pedestrian bridges, but unfortunately, they are not being utilized because, shortcuts and all that. But more pedestrians are continuing to die in our province, and it is a serious problem. Golden Highway is one of the Haslock areas, N3, Deep Slot, N1, all those roads, they are our Haslock areas, and we are concerned. But we've deployed officers to make sure that any pedestrian that is found on our road is being arrested, and at least when we come back after Christmas, we just want to save people's life in the province, because we are tired of seeing people perishing on our roads. We are tired of picking up dead bodies.
Absolutely.
To go to our information unit, they go to police stations just to identify and count dead bodies. It's not nice. So we are saying as Gauteng, we are tired. Let people take charge. Let Let people be responsible for their lives, because we know that road safety starts with you. We want to save people's lives. Tomorrow is not promised to anyone, but people must make sure that they take control and take charge of their lives.
And absolutely. Before we let you go, Busaphi, are there any roads that you can perhaps warn South Africans that are the busiest at the moment? I was asking you offline if roads are still busy because, I mean, it's holidays. You would assume that people are traveling to their holiday destination. Some are going home to other parts of the country. But are our roads still busy? And if so, which roads are those?
Yeah, our roads are still busy. That is why we still deployed our officers just for visibility and monitoring all the national and provincial routes. Number one, we've got N3, which is from Johannesburg to Durban. We've got N1 to Limpopo. We've got N12, which has become our hazardous location at the moment. You know, 2 weeks ago, 19 people perished on R28. So those are the main routes that we are concentrating at. N12 from Mpumalanga, N4 to Mpumalanga. Those are the main routes that we are. But fortunately, we at least we have managed that. We, as law enforcement agencies, we're working together and with a road accident fund just to make sure that all our roads are busy, not only national routes but provincial routes, also local municipalities. They've got instructions from the minister or from the MEC that they also need to participate and take charge of all the roads and making sure that we reduce accidents in the province, more especially the pedestrians. People are dying. It's not funny. So as Gauteng Traffic Police, we just want to promise all motorists or all road users that we are here. It's festive season. We're going to make sure that we save people's life. Our guys are going to be there being visible. You know, if you're not going to behave on our roads, unfortunately, we are going to arrest you. We're not going to hesitate. Let's all take charge of our lives, and so that we arrive alive to all the destination. Again, Gauteng, we're saying asipenywa asibambu mshini siyabopha.
Alrighty then, but before I let you go, I still need your number for anyone who perhaps might witness still, other road users breaking the law. What toll-free number can they call? Is there a website they can go to?
Yes, we've got our line, it's 011-689-3600, or call 10-111 because we've got our guys that are monitoring the control room at SABC Johannesburg.
Busaphi, thank you so much for your time.